Just about set for baseball from Citi Field. The Rockies and Mets, next. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Charlie Blackmon makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Here's the 1-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a rather easy first out. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter, as you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Daniel Descalzo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And he'll put this away for the second out.
And he's got to be saying, if only they were all this easy. Make a great pitch, get him to check his swing, and let that ball just pop right back to you.
Trevor Story will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they've gotten that overall record back to 500 with their most recent win, but they've got a ways to go before they're back in this thing, so they'll need to keep it going right here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now that he's worked into 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Gary Cox will stride in now. And as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. Pause, now the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The next pitch. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here it comes, 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready with another 2-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Michael Lee will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title. First pitch on the way. In tight at 93, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Descalzo on to Morneau, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Justin Morneau will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you.
First offering on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 home to Morneau. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Ready with the 2-1. On a swing by Morneau as he hammers this one out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
In now, Herrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Don't let him score.
He waits. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Stepping in now, Roger Bernardina, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. He's set, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And he pulls it to deep right field. Lee is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Number 3 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Come on, Hank, up in there.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
David Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases.
Come on now.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Here comes the 2-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Number 30 will stand in now. And as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers.
Number 30.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Three and two, here it is. Here's a ground ball to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Batting seventh, left fielder,
Michael Kadire will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. Down low again, it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
2-2 pitch on the way. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Gerald Laird will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Come on, man, let's go.
Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-1. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you got to have at this level.
Come on, bring on the G.
Full count pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third.
Calm yourself already.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Justin Verlander will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
The 1-0. Squares around, but he pops this one up. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The fastball up is the perfect pitch to throw when you think the guy's bunting. You know, a lot of times it's tough to get on top of it, and he winds up popping this one up.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Runner goes for second. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Go, 1-0 on the way.
Here we go.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2-0 count, the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A 2-1 offering. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bernardina has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy flyout.
Into the box now, number 34. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Come on, Matt.
Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Daniel Murphy will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club trails 1-0. Daniel Descalzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalzo.
Now the first pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Trevor Story will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
2-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. Lined into left center. And a leap at short, but it's over his glove, and it could be extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
3-1 on the way. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
So first and second with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
First and second now, one man out.
Hey, let's go.
The 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
The 2-0 on the way. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Ready on 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Michael Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. One 0 pitch now. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Number 3 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is.
This is always a danger with a runner on third. It looked like the slider there, but he just overcooked it, and it's going to allow that runner to come in and score.
Here comes the 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
The 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Full count offering on its way. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. David Lee will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First offering on the way. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here's the 2-1 to Kadire. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Now the 3-1. Toward the hole and through into right. A base hit. The throw to the plate. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
The 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes a 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the payoff pitch home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead it 4-0. Herrera will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, number 59.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Roger Bernardina will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-0 on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Oh, man. I think that one was more about self-preservation than anything else. This is right back to the box on 1 hop. Hello. But he's able to flag that thing down and make the play. Whew.
Into the box, Gerald Laird. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Number 34 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 34.
First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Let's get something started here.
And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Here's a swing, and that is off the first base bag. And he'll have the presence of mind to step on first here to get the out. How about that for a weird play?
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Gary Cox will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Let's see it, Gary. Here we go.
First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Ball 2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Let's go, New York.
Now the 2-0 home.
Here we go.
Think he would have liked a green light there. It's 2-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
See you, man.
Here it comes, 2-1.
Here we go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
The 3-1 coming. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Bernardina has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. DJ LeMahieu will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
out of play. Now here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hey, get the peanuts here.
Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 3-2, here it comes. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Charlie Blackmon will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off it.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the first pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Trevor Story will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Get out of here, Rockies.
First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Strike him out.
Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Rocks are back within a couple. It's 4-2 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 2. Eddie Butler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Michael Lee will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Lee.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 1-1 home. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
David Lee will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Justin Morneau will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Number 33, Justin Morneau.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
In now, Herrera.
Nope.
Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Now the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Come on, New York.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here comes the 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The next 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Roger Bernardina will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Let's go, man.
Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. The second for 1, on to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
First baseman, number 30.
Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
3-0 is on the way. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Payoff pitch coming.
Here we go.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Three and 2, here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Michael Kadire will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. He's given him a real lift out there.
Brian McCann will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here comes the 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Henry Mejia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 58, Henry Mejia.
Gerald Laird will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Willeen Rosario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Now the pitch. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. In for strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
One, 2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 16.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The next pitch. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And Bernardino will pull this one in. 2 gone now.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Gary Cox will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Daniel Descalzo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Trevor Story will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And you got to think that guy right there is hoping he's going to get one final opportunity. They'll need a 2-out base runner for him to get any shot.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top, 4-2. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.